jobs. We gotta pay the bills somehow. All right, look, a lot of people don't like their job. They think it's really shit. But there's some jobs out there that are even worse. And people need to fill these roles in order for society to keep going. So today, I decided to come up with the list of the worst jobs of all time. Some jobs from history and some jobs right now. I picked from a few websites that I took a look at, and I also picked a few that were from my own judgment. And as we go down the list, it's just gonna continue to get worse. So number 1, we got a rat catcher. Rats and mice were responsible for spreading the plague back then. So of course they needed a hero to step in to dispose of these disgusting, ungodly creatures. And these people had to go in sometimes the most musty, disease-filled places of all time. A lot of people who had this job probably got like very, very sick because they had to handle all these rats and mice who had like, who knows what disease they're carrying. They would try and catch them using a mousetrap, or they would just have an animal go and catch them. Especially around the time when the plague was a thing, like absolutely nobody is gonna want to do that. But I mean, obviously nowadays the job is a lot more tame, but if I'm keeping it a stack with you, it's still kind of rough. Rats are nasty, diseased or not. So me personally, I'm not trying to do that. Number 2, the plague bearer. So yeah, this person was basically responsible for burying people who unfortunately passed away from the plague. If I lived back then, there is no way I'm stepping up to the plate and doing this job. This for sure has got to be one of the worst jobs out there ever. Like the fact that you even got to handle the dead body, first of all, and then you got to leave your crib in the middle of a pandemic, like that little plague outfit or whatever it is. That ain't gonna do shit, bro. It's not gonna protect me from nothing. I got a weak ass immune system. The plague is taking me out, bro. Number 3, a tosher? Yeah, I didn't even know what the fuck this was until today. I looked it up on Google, and basically what it is a person who would just dig through sewers and collect valuables that have been lost. Yeah, that is pretty fucking trash. I'm not gonna lie to you. They would collect things like plates, utensils, mugs, jewelry, stuff like that. And they basically just like grab all these lost goods, sell it, and then just take the money after. But bro, you gotta be lucky. You gotta pray to God that there's a brick of gold just chilling in the sewer, or else, yeah, you're not really gonna make much. Like, goddamn, so many jobs back then were just so fucking unsanitary, bro. Number 4, Gong Farmer. What the hell is a Gong Farmer, you may be asking? Well, back then, life was not so easy. Life was not as simple as taking a shit, watching YouTube, flushing the toilet, and boom, that's it, you're done. No, back then, they didn't have many public toilets, so they had to come in and scoop your shit. Yeah, that was the job. These people would go to cesspits where basically you just put waste in there around the city, or you could take a shit or piss in it, whatever. They just go there and they have to scoop out all the shit because it was smelling up the city. That's how bad it was. And I think scooping up my dog shit is bad, bro. Imagine this. Like, oh nah, this would be so much fucking worse. Like, I'm not letting fecal matter touch my hand for a job. Even modern day jobs where you gotta pick up dog shit, not doing it, bro. I just can't smell it, bro. It's so fucking disgusting. Like, I for real gotta wear a hazmat suit or some shit. Number 5, an executioner. Yeah, this by far has gotta be one of the worst jobs in history. Or probably the worst in my opinion, honestly. Like, imagine having to kill somebody. Like, there's no way I would be able to do that, bro. Like, there's no way I'd be able to bring myself to do it. I get scared to shoot at a cop in GTA, bro. There is no way I'm going out of my way, taking an axe and slicing someone's head off. Like, I'm feeling like goddamn Elon Musk when I'm playing GTA, bro. He said he just does not like doing crime, even if it's in a video game, bro. Yeah, literally the same thing with me, bro. So if I was tasked with doing that in real life, yeah, nah, bro. It just would not be happening. Now that we covered some of the 5 worst jobs in history, let's move to present day, and let's talk about some of the worst jobs in present day. Now let's start with one that's kind of light, but pretty common. A telemarketer. Imagine having to deal with people yelling at you, constantly hanging up the phone, saying you're some kind of scam artist. On top of dealing with people, I don't know, yelling in their face and all that shit, they gotta deal with having a bun salary. That is just so tough, bro. But for those of you that have those jobs, man, I am praying for you. Next up, we got a mascot. Now, a mascot is trash for a few reasons. First of all, you're walking around in a sweaty ass costume all day. I mean, no one wants to do that. Imagine if you were the mascot for the Houston Texans and it was 110 degrees out. What would you do then? And now mascots for things such as NFL teams aren't so bad. People love those mascots. But regardless, the hot weather is still trash. I feel like I'm gonna die of a fucking heat stroke in that costume. But it gets even worse when you have to dress up as something so ridiculous. Like, you gotta walk around as a fucking hot dog. Like, bro, you are just asking to get bullied by people on the streets. Then you gotta fucking flip a sign around too. You gotta look like a goofball when doing it. There is no way I would have that much energy where I'm able to just maintain that for the entire day. Next up, we got a trucker. Now just imagine you're driving on the road for more than 24 hours at this point. You're so fucking tired, you just want to crash and hit the bed, just knock right out, but you can't. You're stuck on the goddamn road. Driving tired is so dangerous, bro. So being a truck driver, you're putting yourself at a huge risk of getting in an accident. There were some times where I almost shit my fucking pants in the car when I almost got into an accident with a truck driver. Yeah, bro, it was rough. I cannot tell you how many times that happened. Next up, we got a slaughterhouse worker. Yeah, like you can really only imagine how this one goes. Yeah, sure, they are getting us the burgers, the steaks, Popeye's chicken. I don't know, man. Would I be able to watch that? I don't think so, bro. You know, although the Popeye's chicken slapping, right? I'm not gonna be able to sit there and endure that, bro. There is no way. Like, I'm not trying to think about on a deeper level what happened to that chicken, bro. Like, I'm just trying to eat it and enjoy it. If I was working at one of those places, yeah, I would definitely become one of the biggest vegan activists of all time. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night, bro. There is no way. The amount of trauma I would get from that job is crazy. Next up, we got any job that's in retail. Yeah, dealing with the public is fucking ass. You don't know who you're gonna get, bro. It could be a fucking Karen, a conspiracy theorist, or hell, even a robber. Freeze! Give me the money in the register! Sure, you can have it. It's like $100, but here you go. When I first got my grocery store job, I would be like, I would never give the money to a robber. But once I had the job, I was like, all right, you know what? If anything happens, yeah, they can just fucking take it. Like, who cares, bro? It's not my money. I'm not putting my fucking life on the line for a grocery store. That is not what I signed up for. I mean, dealing with a Karen, yeah, although they don't have a weapon, bro, sometimes they just be as threatening, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, who knows what they're gonna do? I feel like they're just gonna start attacking me at any moment, bro. And it's gonna be breaking out in a fucking fist fight in the middle of the store. But dealing with a conspiracy theorist, on the other hand, yeah, it's just annoying. Like, you gotta hear them yap. And plus, you don't know how crazy they are. So if you disagree with them, who knows what they're gonna do? And of course, everybody needs groceries and clothes and things of that nature. So working in retail can expose you to some of the weirdest people of all time. All right, and now this next job is crowned Birdie's worst. All right. Okay, me and the Duck, we sat down and we talked about this and we agreed. All right, we're putting this one at the end of the video. Drum roll, please. A hub cameraman, bro. There is no way I'm sitting in the Adam 22 chair filming this shit, you know, get all the right angles.
We gotta make sure this is angled correctly. Let me come a little bit.
Like, no, absolutely not. That's basically admitting you're an Adam 22. Like, if your friends and family ask you what you do for work and you say you're a hub cameraman, yeah, just be prepared to be thrown on the side of the road and, you know, just rot in an alleyway and never be seen again. All right, but that's the video. I'm out. Bye.